My name's Ahmad.
This is episode 7 of our 7-part series, so this is the last one, guys. And today we're going to be talking about how to retain your clients for the future so you have a consistent business. The first and arguably most important part is developing an appropriate relationship with your client. This means keeping your relationship professional, but still in a manner friendly, where they can feel like they can trust you and talk to you about everyday things and they feel comfortable around you. This could mean acting professionally on the floor, but still keeping in contact with them through email, text, phone call, etc. So if they miss a day or something, you're keeping in contact with them to make sure they're okay. You're giving them certain workouts they can do at home if they're not able to make it.
The next thing you want to do is have great customer service. So for great customer service, you have to interact with the client and have those open lines of communication and always be available for them and their fitness and trying to take care of them in a way for their fitness. So you got to show that you care about their fitness and the results and what they want to achieve at the end of all their training. So just remembering your boundaries as a personal trainer and how to stay professional versus becoming too friendly with your client.
Another thing about customer service is when you're on the floor, you're engaging with your client, your full attention is on them, you're not getting distracted, you're always making sure they're doing the right thing. You always ask them and ask for the feedback and how they're doing, how they're feeling, just so they know you care about them and their goal, not that they're just another number in your training schedule.
And piggybacking off of what Andre just said, getting feedback is a great way to kind of grow as a trainer and kind of align how you train to what your clients are looking for. So maybe at the end of the session, you would ask, like after every end, you would ask like, oh, how'd you like the workout today? And maybe they didn't like something as much and maybe you could just take that off your list, or you found something really enjoyable, so you can probably incorporate that more and try to attack that a little harder.
Yeah, exactly. Tailor the workout program to them and their likings. That is one big aspect of being a successful trainer and having a client like you as a trainer. If you're giving them deadlifts and they want to do bodyweight workouts, probably not going to be too happy about it.
So another thing for great customer service you want to take into consideration is taking notes while you're actually training. There are some trainers, and it's not everybody, but some trainers might just not bring anything with them and just train like whatever, anything they feel like doing on the spot and don't really have like a complete plan for them written out in front of them. We would highly recommend at least carrying like a notebook and a pen. Small notepad would be fine, just to jot down any quick notes that you have. Maybe they didn't like this workout, or they were feeling weird, taking down very like soap notes kind of thing while they're working out, so that way you can get a better understanding of how you want to guide the workouts for the future.
Another thing is getting results for your client. If your client's not getting results, they're not going to want to stay with you because they might blame you as a trainer, but it's not necessarily your fault. You want to make sure you're getting the results by keeping them motivated and make sure they're doing the right thing. Keep them accountable as well, and don't be an expert. You may be an expert, but be the facilitator to them. Make sure you're working with them on what they like. You're not just telling them like, oh, do this, do this, do this. Make sure you get feedback from them and work with them on their exercise routine.
You don't want to be like a doctor prescribing and treating your patient client. You want to be working with them in their process towards their goal. So you don't want to just leave them hanging. Once you give them the workouts, they do the workouts and it's done after that. You got to really converse with them and make sure you're working with them on the workout plans, so that way it's enjoyable for them and they're reaching their goals a little faster. So moving on to the next one, keeping them challenged by setting new goals. We've talked about this in our previous episode about goal setting with your client. With the 3 steps, you gotta always challenge them. Make sure you're setting new goals. If they reach their goal, make sure you're setting another goal for them to reach. So obviously short-term goals are better, so that way they stay motivated once they reach that goal, and they'll keep aiming higher rather than having just one major goal and they reach that goal, or it'll take them a really long time to reach it, so they don't really feel satisfied along the way in the journey.
Unless you're training a pro athlete, your client is not at the level of fitness they should be or want to be. So make sure you always keep challenging in that manner. There's always something to improve on. Depends how you want to develop your program, whether you're focusing on posture, strength, core. You can always start at the bottom, work your way up, focus on different things, speed, agility. Get your client interested in different things, introduce them to new workout styles, stuff that will keep them motivated and interested in the exercising.
You want to also take into consideration how you interact with your clients. So that could be in conversation, if they're telling you something personal to them, just being empathetic towards how they're whatever they're saying to you, and just having that positivity. Also, whenever you come to work, everybody has their own lives. There might be like an issue that you had personally in your daily struggles as a personal trainer. So maybe you weren't in the greatest of moods, but when you come to work with a client, make sure you're being positive. I know it's hard sometimes, but you gotta remain positive with your clients, because this is their time and they're paying you, and you don't want to just give off that negative vibe to them and then ruin their whole workout, and they'll just perceive you very differently, and they're actually probably having a rough day as well. And if you're coming in with a negative attitude as well, it's just not going to work out very well, and they're probably not going to stick around very long for that reason. So remain positive and always engage your clients in conversation, and if they're having a bad day, just make sure you're raising their levels up, and if you're having a negative day, just make sure you switch your gear, become positive. If you need to take a few minutes just to kind of recoup, if it's really hard for you, go ahead and recoup and then get back into it and stay positive, guys.
Yeah, try to leave all your personal stuff like outside the door of the gym and approach your clients in a professional and positive manner. Also, make sure you're engaging them properly, looking in the eyes, addressing them by the name. That's very important. A lot of people sometimes forget their clients' names too, which is a really easy way to lose your client. Empathize with them. If they're speaking about a problem they have, make sure you put yourself in their shoes. Empathize with them. Show them you care actually about their problem. Don't give advice. Guide them through their own conclusions that they want to come to.
Alright, so the last thing we want to talk about is building rapport with your clients. So right when they walk in the door, you want to greet them with a familiar greeting and just say how their day is going and just catch up. And we've said this in our last videos as well, just gauging how their mood is and everything, so that way you can, if you need to modify an exercise for that day, then you could do that while you're getting that, while they're checking in. You're just checking in on how they're doing, how their day been. If it's been rough, maybe don't give them such an intense workout, so that way they stay engaged with you.
Yeah, we'd recommend reading some books on health coaching, which kind of will help you learn some of the skills that you would need to build rapport with your client.
And we'll link some of these down in the description, probably 2 books that will definitely be a good read for you guys.
Alright guys, this is the last video of our 7-part series. We hope you enjoyed it and found some use in it. If you took even like one thing out of it, we're happy. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email.
Also, just comment below if you have any questions. Again, like Andre said, email or comment below. It doesn't really matter. We'll get back to you as soon as we can. I'm trying to make a difference for personal trainers and make them a little better, stronger, and develop their careers.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you have a great career as a personal trainer.
See you guys.